Creating an elaborate drag number from start to finish, part 25. Lightning fast update for you guys. We're working on the track still. We left off with a giant orchestral tutti, and we had to figure out the transition from this giant thing down to simple accompaniment. We listened to the transition over and over and over again. And we pulled out our hair in fury trying to decipher what's going on. It was rhythmically confusing. That was the number one thing. The top line I was able to pull out pretty quickly, and it's a pattern that I recognized in music. Da, 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 da. And that pattern, from what I gather, as I learn, is a staple of music. It's a common pattern, and there will hopefully be a day where I can just see a pattern like this and know exactly what to do, but I'm not quite there yet. I know what to do a little bit, but I had to futz around a whole heck of a lot in order to get there. So in a nutshell, I spent the past bunch of days pulling out what I could from the track, figuring out the rhythm, getting the top line, and then based on the top line, figuring out what notes to fill in. And then I had to figure out how I was going to write it for the French horn. I have an ensemble of 6 playing, and then I have 2 solos sort of filling in chords underneath. And I had to try to figure out exactly how to break it down and balance it correctly. Yeah. And if you look closely, you can see the absurd amount of erasure that took place. Anyway, so today I locked something down, and this is what we're going to use, and we're gonna stick with it. And now we just have to fill in other instruments based on this line right here on the French horn. This is what it sounds like right now. It sounds like shit, I know, but you know, that's just too bad. I have enough musical knowledge to know what I wrote here is probably good in terms of the notes themselves and the balance. It's just going to be a matter of fiddling with the MIDI data and changing the velocities, blah, 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 blah. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We spent so much time on these 2 measures here, and I'm so over these 2 measures that we're just going to quickly orchestrate the rest and then move on. Until next time.